What's up everybody? Let me show you how I changed the bearing on the idler pulley. To press out the old bearing, I used a socket and a vise. You want to use a socket that is smaller than the circumference of the hole where the bearing is pressed into. Some pulleys have a lip and some don't have a lip. If yours has a lip, you will be pressing away from the lip. You can try using some PB Blaster to help press out that bearing. The socket that I used is exactly the same circumference as the bearing, so you'll see it get stuck when I press it out. You can use a hammer or a pipe to help press out the bearing. The bearing bottomed out, so I'll hammer it out now. The socket is stuck, but I got it out with an impact extension. Let's clean that pulley bore and lubricate it with some grease to help press in the new bearing. This is our new Japanese bearing. I'm going to start by pressing it in with my hand. The next part is very important. Use the side of the socket that only presses on the outer race of the bearing. Center that on the vise and carefully press it in. If the bearing goes in crooked because you failed to center it in, just use a hammer and a socket to tap it straight. The bore of this pulley has no lip, so I'm eyeballing it and I stop when it's centered. Alright, looks good. A brand new bearing will spin quietly. As the bearing ages, it will spin a little bit more. And when it's fast and noisy, it's time to replace it. The size of this bearing is 17 by 40 by 12. These measurements are millimeters. The bearing can be used on many applications, such as the idler pulley on my Acura TSX, the idler pulley on a 2002 Mustang, and the power steering pump on my Acura TSX. Thanks for watching. I'll post any corrections and links in the description of the video. Adios!